What's up? Tim Sykes here. Sorry, I am a little out of it. I am here in Australia with a view. Always try to have a view for you guys and for myself, but I've also got a new project here called SaveTheReef.org. If you look out, this is beautiful, but it should be more beautiful. The reef here in Australia and frankly all over the world, they're having problems. Pretty crazy, first of all, that I got SaveTheReef.org and now Save the Reef on Instagram. I guess it's just such a big problem. People don't want to really tackle it. No one really knows where to start. And I bring this up because A, I'm proud of it. B, I think that you should follow the Save the Reef. I think if we all work together, we can figure this out. But it brings up a good point where a lot of people ask me, number one question, how do I get rich? It's a big thing, right? Like everybody wants to get rich right away. They want hot picks. They want it all right away. And the secret to getting rich is that it takes time and lots of small gains add up. If you've seen my videos, you know that my average profit is just around $2,000 per trade, but you do 1,000 times 2,000, I mean, that's $2 million. Obviously, you're going to lose some times too. In the past few days, as I'm filming this, I lost $70 last night because the stock market is open. Sorry, I have something in my teeth. The stock market is open at night here. I'm going to be totally real with you. If I have something in my teeth, if a bug hits the window and it poos on it and you see that, part of the secret is just, being real. But aside from that, I lost $70 last night. I lost like $220 the night before. Sometimes you don't win and you have to cut losses quickly. The good news is, aside from the $70 loss and the $220 loss, some people are like, why am I following you again? What kind of millionaire or multimillionaire do you claim to be? Well, I trade with a small account. And the night before those two losses, I also made $4,000. So it adds up over time. And if you want to get rich, you do have to follow rule number one, cut losses quickly. You're going to have to learn how to lose. You're going to have to learn how to manage those losses. You need to have the right perspective. I posted a tweet a few hours ago where I was talking about where, most people, they just give up too early in the journey. They're like, oh, trading is hard. Learning is hard. Saving the reef is hard. Okay? There are big problems. That doesn't mean that they're not worth tackling. You just have to take bite-sized pieces. We're not going to save the reef in one day. You're not going to get rich in one day. So how can you get rich? How can I save the reef? Well, you take it step by step. For one, saving the reef involves using the right suntan lotions. You don't realize, but we actually dump 14,000 tons of bad chemicals into the water every single year. 14,000 tons. That's over 1,000 tons per month just in suntan lotion. So certain suntan lotion has the wrong chemicals. Learn to use right suntan lotions. And we're going to do a big expose so you know, but pretty much every major suntan lotion company from, what is it, Banana, I forget the name of it. I'm a little out of it. But Hawaiian Tropic, all the big brands that use these chemicals that are killing the reef. So we're going to try to get the word out about that. That's just one small thing. Obviously like overfishing and, a lot of environmental things. But my point is that it's a lot of little things added up that's killing the reef. And to get rich, it's a lot of little things. And to understand all of those, you have to be in the game long enough. Remember, 90% of traders lose, and most people lose at first. So you need to stick with it. You need to have patience. My top student, Tim Sykes, is now closing in on $8 million in profits, which is fantastic, but he also made no money the first 9 months. And it's very important to bring this up. Oh, look at this plane. The plane wasn't invented easily. This is like the 75th or 750th iteration of the initial plane. Big things take time. Good things take time. And too many people don't stick around. The thing that I tweeted, I know my head is all over the place and my speech is all over the place. But the thing that I tweeted was that people give up too early. There's like this valley of disappointment before you really, reach a place where you understand things properly. And then you underestimate how much you can make when you actually learn everything. So it's tougher to start anything. It's tougher in the beginning. It's toughest in the beginning. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't start. Some people are like, well, Tim, if 90% of traders lose, why should I even learn to lose? Or why should I even learn at all? I'm just probably going to lose. Why should we try to save the reef? Why don't we just give up on the reef? Okay, just give up. There's global warming. There's so many plastics. There's so many chemicals. Just give up. No, you can never give up. The cool thing about the reefs is that they regenerate. And we're actually visiting a country in a few days where they have put in a lot of good plans and laws that have enacted change. And now the reef has regenerated all in just 5 years. So it's pretty amazing what the reef can do. And it's very similar with what you can do. And, I don't know you from somebody else watching this video. I have students all over the world. But I do know that students who study harder do better. I have a lot of millionaire students in the Midwest in the US, and I speculate because it's boring, so they have more time to study. It's also just because I think that they're really brought up with hard work. A lot of Midwesterners have worked farms, doing manual labor, which is hard work. You get up every morning, you do manual labor, you put in the time, and they have that kind of work routine built into their psyche. In many other places, you don't. You want to try to get ahead faster, especially in big cities like New York and LA. Technology is changing the world. The world is moving so fast, and you want everything right away. And I think that, there's something to be said for the right work ethic. I'm not the smartest guy. I'm not the best at math, but I have a good work ethic. So all of these little things come together to make you rich in the long run if you start right now. You're not going to get rich in the long run if you do nothing, okay? If you say, oh, education is useless, stock picks are useless, I'm just gonna do nothing. If you do nothing, you're gonna achieve nothing. I have a lot of people who are like anti-education, like, oh, I'll just learn everything on my own. Well, okay, you'll learn everything on your own, but it'll take you years and maybe even decades to learn what I can teach you in, a decade or a few years or maybe even a few months, depending on how hard you study. So I just want to give you the right perspective. And I think saving the reef has a nice analogy. I think this view has a nice analogy because this isn't, frankly, the nicest view because this is one of the areas where the reef really isn't that great. And we're trying to make it better. And I'm trying to make you better. And I know this isn't a very technical video and some people are going to be like, get back to the stocks. But mindset matters, okay? All of my top students have been dedicated. All of my top students have the right attitude. It's not about hot picks. It's not about overnight success. It's learning what works over time, studying the right patterns, learning which sectors move the most, learning what you're best at. All of my top millionaire students are different too. They have different personalities, different people. Some people like shorting, some people like going long, some people like holding for a day or two. Hold on one sec, I got an international adapter coming. You got to adapt too. Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thanks. You also have to be prepared. I was not prepared, or I think I left one of my international adapters in the last hotel. We're moving around a lot. Be prepared. That is important. And if you're not prepared, don't be afraid to ask for a little help. Here's another analogy. I just called the front desk of this hotel. It's a fantastic hotel called the Riley. I think it's the Riley here in Cairns, Australia. And I said, you know what? I don't know where my adapter is. I think I lost it. And they said, sure, we'll send you up a new one. I called for help, okay? I don't know where I'm going to get the adapter. I'm sure there's a store down there somewhere, and I probably could have bought it, and I would have been searching for like 20 or 30 minutes, or you just call the hotel front desk, and they bring it to you. And I'll probably try to buy it from them. Saving time. Calling for help saves time. That's the biggest thing here, okay? Getting rich takes time. Saving the reef takes time. And frankly, it takes a team. You can't do everything on your own. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Leave a comment if you want my help. Leave a comment if you're going to be a dedicated student. I want to save you time, just like the concierge just saved me time getting an adapter. I want to help you regenerate your wealth. Even, maybe you had some once upon a time and you're trying to get it back, or maybe you never had a lot. I'm trying to generate wealth for you. I'm trying to teach you. Don't be afraid to ask for help from somebody who can help you save time, because time, not money, is the number one asset, okay? You're going to learn that over the course of your life. A lot of people think, oh, like I'll just do it all on my own, and you waste so much time. The reef. I keep bringing it back to the reef because this is another thing. The reef doesn't have much time, okay? 90% of the reef is going to be gone in the next 30 years. 70% is going to be gone in the next decade. So we have to get to saving the reef. And I need to get you wealthy ASAP, because when the reef disappears, it's not just the reef, okay? The reef also supplies 50% of our oxygen. So you might find it pretty difficult to breathe in a few decades. So I need to get you wealthy now. Then maybe you can afford, a rocket ship to Mars or some other planet that Elon Musk's, saves all the richest human beings. I don't know. I'm going to go plug this in, charge my laptop. Leave a comment below if you want some help. Go to timothysykes.com/contact. Take some initiative. Okay? Don't just leave a comment and be like, I want help, but don't actually do anything about it. Go to timothysykes.com/contact. I'm not even going to post a link. I want to see if you can actually go to this website and leave a message there. I read all my emails. I want to help you. That's it. Hey, Tim Sykes, millionaire mentor and trader. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope that they help you. I want to share everything that I've learned over the years. You can check out more videos right over there, and also click subscribe so that you can watch all of these videos, get that knowledge, and become my next millionaire student.